This week, an Inquisitor approaches, and more. Delilah S. Dawson's latest Star Wars novel, Inquisitor: Rise of the Red Blade, arrives this summer, but today we have your exclusive first look at poster art from the Barnes & Noble edition of the book. In this beautiful piece by artist Voodoo Val, Iskat Akaris stands at the ready, red lightsaber ignited. And over on StarWars.com, we've got your first look inside the book today with an excerpt that explores part of the Padawan's backstory as the young Jedi finds herself thrust into the turmoil of the Clone Wars. Plus, this fall, Star Wars: The Mandalorian the manga arrives, and we're excited to reveal the beautiful cover art from Volume 1 featuring Din Djarin and Lil Grogu in his satchel and ready for snaction. Snacking in action. He's a child of many talents. But that's not all. Here's a glimpse inside the manga adaptation by Viz featuring the mysterious Mandalorian fighting to claim the Mithril as his bounty. You can get your own copy when it arrives in bookstores and comic book shops this September. This week in Indiana Jones news, grab your favorite brown fedora because Harrison Ford, also known as Han Solo, is returning in another iconic role this summer. To celebrate the release of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, also known as Indy 5, the first 4 films in the series will be coming to Disney Plus on May 31st. Watch or rewatch Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull later this month. You know them as Kai Brightstar and Liz Solay. I know them as fellow members of the official Nubs fan club. Recently, we were joined by Young Jedi Adventures stars Jamal Avery Jr. and Juliet Donenfeld to talk about their new series now streaming on Disney Plus. Hey Jamal, hey Juliet, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So excited about Young Jedi Adventures. My first question for you is not even on the card, but I gotta ask. Today I saw a poster for Young Jedi Adventures on a bus. I've seen it. Have you seen these ads, and how does it feel to know that you're part of this show and now it's out in the world?
I've never seen it on a bus.
Oh no!
I was like, I've heard of it, and I've heard it's on the bench. I've seen the bench, but I've never seen the bus.
Did you sit on the bench?
No.
How would you describe your character, Kai Brightstar?
Kai Brightstar is a kind, enthusiastic, amazingly cool, awesome, good-looking character. He's outgoing. He goes into every situation with the best foot forward and the best mindset. He's just undescribable.
Yeah, no, fair. And he has Yoda's training lightsaber.
Yeah.
That is so cool. How would you describe your character, Liz Solay?
If I could describe Liz Solay, she's a cute girl and she has purple hair and blue skin and blue eyes. She carries around a purple lightsaber and she wears her hair in 2 space buns, which I think is pretty cool because they sort of look like Princess Leia's, which I think corresponds pretty well. And she's super smart, she's quick-witted, and she's super acrobatic, and she always lands on 2 feet. And I love her love for creatures. She puts people and creatures before herself and is always willing to help.
Who is your favorite character on the show, and why is it Nubs?
My favorite character is Nubs because he speaks Pubian, and it's a very relatable language. I actually really like Master Zia's character. She's just like a really cool character. I remember this one recording, it was like Kai and Master Zia. It was like a whole episode was just Kai and Master Zia. And it's Master Zia just going back to her home planet and doing stuff, hanging out with people that she used to hang out when she was younger, and Kai just like learning stuff about her. Like, I didn't know you could do that.
For one, I would have to say Nubs, just because when I saw the shorts and I heard his voice, I just smiled and laughed every single time I heard his voice, because it's just so hard to think about that he's like a real person, and it's crazy how he can make it sound like that, so I'd have to say Nubs. But if I could choose another person, I don't know if this counts as a person, but I would say the Young Jedi team. That doesn't really count as a character, just because we all work so well together and we all help each other no matter what, whenever we need it.
Anything else that you want people to know about Young Jedi Adventures?
I hope that everyone loves it as much as I love recording it.
Yeah, I also want them to know that Kai's awesome, the best character in the show.
No. I think Liz.
But you're not biased at all.
Not biased.
No,
Not being biased.
no,
Not being biased.
We're
Not being biased.
Yes. Thanks, Jamal and Juliet. That's it for this week, but for more on these stories and other news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com. And be sure to join us right here for This Week in Star Wars every Thursday. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.